Thanks.
Was that quick enough for you, Randall?
Oh, like an ISO.
Yeah. There we go. And we're back. Me and Randy were talking about shitty-ass drivers before we came on here. And telling some driving stories. But nothing could have prepared me for the eyeballs in the window.
Yeah.
There's a damn frog up here in our window that you can't see, staring at me. Probably government frog. It's all right.
Did you kiss it?
No. Didn't even touch it.
Could've
Warts.
Could have been a prince.
You get warts, man. You get warts. Wasn't that a toad? If you touch a toad, you'll get warts.
Yeah.
Because they'll pee on you.
That's what they say.
Yeah, I don't believe that for a minute. Wives' tales. Probably so the kids won't kill frogs. Because they're over there fucking like, yeah, he's my friend. And they accidentally killed the frog. They drop him 400 fucking times.
Probably shouldn't say this, and I don't know. I might have already said it on here a long time ago, but I had a neighbor when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And he would torture like frogs. I mean,
See, he's a serial killer.
I'm telling you, he'd put firecrackers in their mouths and.
Where's he from? Or where's he at now?
He moved to Atlanta, actually.
And then what?
Oh, I don't know. Well,
Prison for a serial killer.
He don't live in Atlanta. He lived on the outskirts of Atlanta.
Oh, he drove into Atlanta to kill, probably. Or he lives on the outskirts. He's just still a serial killer for animals.
He's probably organizing all the protests that's going on down there right now.
Oh, boy. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Yeah, I didn't have any friends like that, Randy. I probably would have been like, yeah, I don't think we can be friends. You creepy person, you.
Well, he was the only kid my age that lived around there, so, you know.
Did you ever tell his parents, like, hey, is he, like, crazy?
No, but he was actually, his parents were the ones who invited me to go to church with him. That's when I started going to church when I was a kid.
Oh, well, there you go. The serial killer kid got you hooked up with the rest of your life.
That's true.
Oh, man. Yeah, I've never seen anybody do that shit.
I didn't do it.
That'd be wild.
He would shoot them with BB guns and everything.
I mean, a BB gun's one thing, I guess, but, like, you know, going up there and lighting firecrackers in their mouths and shit,
Yeah.
that's fucking a little weird.
That's pretty weird.
Or torturing them.
Yeah.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing over there? That frog say something crazy or what? Yeah. Who knows? But then he might not be a serial killer. I'm just saying that's one of the traits.
Let's see, it's been several years since I've talked to him, so I don't know.
Prison. Serial killer. What was his name? I'm just kidding. You don't have to
I'm
give
not
it.
saying.
I'm just kidding.
He wasn't the friend of mine that was older than me by a couple of years,
Jeffrey Dahmer.
which was
it him?
no. But I had one friend. He was a good friend. He was a couple of years older than me, but he was actually like my age. That kid was, you know what I'm saying?
Killer kid.
The killer kid.
There we go. Randy's story about growing up with a serial
You know what
killer.
the funny thing is about him? He had like really blonde hair, and he
Right.
cut it real short and spiked it up. Like it kind of looked like what's his name? Gosh, Billy Idol.
Old Biller. Old Biller the Killer, huh? Oh, boy. My name is Bill, and I'm here to kill. Yeah.
He had a friend named Ted.
Probably. Fucking Ted Bundy, bud. Probably fucking pen pals.
Can you
Tell me
imagine
what
that?
you did.
Listen, could you imagine watching Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and then thinking that same guy that was in that show was also going to be a action star?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
That's true.
It was one of the greatest movies ever.
Yeah. Yep. I didn't watch the last one, did you?
The very last one I haven't watched.
I haven't either. I'm
I've watched,
scared.
I think, three. I've watched 3 of them. Right. I think there was a 4th one just came out. Right.
Hold on. There's Bill and Ted's
Oh, no, no, no.
Excellent
Oh.
Adventure.
I'm
Then
not. I'm
there's-
talking about the other movie.
Oh, Beavis and Butthead.
No, the action movie.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, like John Wick. or
Yeah, John
whatever.
Wick. That's it.
Yeah, but I was trying to think of the names of, because it's Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
No, I only seen the first one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a Bogus Journey one too.
Oh, I didn't. See
And then there's the new one, like that just recently came out.
Really? I didn't
Yeah.
didn't even know about that one.
Really?
Yeah.
It just came out probably like maybe 7-8 months ago.
With the same dudes?
They brought them back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Gosh,
Yeah.
they got, what are they, like 55, 6, something like that?
No, I think Keanu Reeves is like 61 or
Right.
something.
I knew he was older than me.
He's a fucking beast, I guess.
Just don't mess with this dog.
Yeah. Definitely don't do that. Yeah, I think I've said this on here before a long time ago, but he actually knows how to like
Yeah, I
use a
know.
firearm and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts
Yeah, he
too.
took training. He's also in martial arts, too, I think.
See?
Some kind, I can't remember what.
That's what happens when you have a bunch of money. In your off time, you can just like hire marksmen and shit to like teach you how to do
Train
cool
you.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we ain't got nobody.
We can't even
Except-
get in. We can't even get into the jiu-jitsu studio.
Now we can't even get into our local gun range anymore. With not since we switched to rubber band.
Well, that's true.
They said it's too dangerous.
You'll put somebody's eye out.
Yep. Yep. Or maybe hit somebody in their lady parts
It's possible.
or their man part
Or however you feel like.
or however you think you are today. Anyway,
Oh man, we was on the way back from. You reminded me of this when we were talking on the phone the other day. But on our way back from the truck show,
yeah.
remember I said we went to the truck show. I guess we didn't say it on here, but
Randy went to the truck show.
I'm talking about like semi trucks, not
yeah,
like
semi
pickup
truck
trucks.
show. Yeah, not pussy ass pickups, boys and
But-
girls.
And on our way back, we stopped at a restaurant to eat. It was really good. It's a really good place. But I had to use the restroom. There was like 4 restrooms. Okay, like if when you walk in, like the counter for like the people to seat you or like
Yeah.
right there. But then if you turn left, there's like a hallway and there's like 4 different restrooms.
Oh God,
And-
here we go.
Every one of them had a picture of it was a unisex bathroom. Every one of them was unisex.
Oh, so it was a family holding hands on the front.
No, it was just had
Weirdos.
it had the man and woman both on all 4 of them.
yeah.
Which
they're
is,
just,
I
they're
mean,
just avoiding a lawsuit. Is what they're doing.
yeah. Well, they were smart about it, I think. You know, they're not pushing away
Well, yeah.
anybody, and
Yeah.
they're not. And they're, yeah.
Well, okay. Being that you said it was a truck stop, right?
No.
Just a gas station.
No.
What was it?
A restaurant.
A restaurant. Oh yeah. Good call. Restaurant. Yeah.
I mean, have you been to places like, what is it? 8 Second Saloon. Have you ever been there?
Yeah.
Did you go to the bathroom there?
Oh yeah. In the trough.
No.
Maybe that's a
But they-
different place.
What was it? They called the restrooms either or like bull riders and barrel racers.
Oh, on the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you had to figure it out.
Yeah.
If you wasn't sure, you wouldn't know which one to go to.
I don't think people like that hang out at the 8 second. They could. I don't know.
What do you mean? Oh, whoa, no. Yeah, you're probably right. But what I'm saying is like,
Oh, if you're not paying attention, you'll just roll
if
in.
you're from the city,
right.
how you gonna know what's the difference between a barrel racer and a bull
That's
rider?
true. Oh
is?
yeah, that's true. Oh, no.
So when it was it's in a city, so it's in
That's
Indianapolis.
yeah. Okay, I get exactly what you're saying. Now. Yeah. They're
And
like,
they didn't say there was no other thing, like no
Right.
pictures, no nothing.
right. Be over there and be like, you know what? I identify as a barrel racer today, boys. Watch out! Hey, ladies, Don't mind me. I'm just here to pee. Barrel racer. In case you didn't know.
Did I tell you before? I think I told you on this, or I don't know if I told you on here before, but at work, whenever I'd stop at like Speedway or something and have to use the restroom, if the men's were full, because there's only a one-seater in there.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's only like a one-person bathroom. If it was locked,
Yeah.
I would just go to the women's. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
I mean, if I gotta go bad enough, I don't give a fuck where I'm
well,
at.
I mean, I just didn't think it really made that much difference. But one time I came out.
Well, it depends.
I wouldn't go into one if there was multiple or multiple stools or whatever, or you know what I'm saying, or urinals. But
Well, no, what I'm saying is like sometimes the chicks, like I flew off into a chick's bathroom because it's nicer.
well, that's
You know what I mean?
That is a thing. I remember it actually at church. Actually, I remember.
Yeah, you just fucking go in there and pee real quick and fucking.
I
make sure you
remember
don't dribble all over the place.
At my church that I went to when I was a kid. We would have like extra things that went on there, and I remember going in there, you know, just messing around when we were, you know, it was like they had this activity that like a lot of the teens were into,
Right.
so we would have extra things that went on at the church, but it was, you know, just kids and maybe a couple adults there, right? Well. Of course, I made sure there was nobody in there in the women's, but I went in the women's and I had a couch in there and everything
serious?
else. Yeah,
Hell, man.
I was like, wow.
I've never been into a dude bathroom with a couch.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I've been into a couple though where they still have a trough.
Oh yeah, they
that
still
you,
exist.
that you piss in.
I think didn't
Those are weird, dude. What if you have What if you have a heavy splasher?
Well, didn't the guy at the Indy 500 dive into one?
I didn't. Well, I mean,
Did
maybe.
you hear about that?
No, I didn't hear about it.
I heard about it. It was
Oh
like,
my god!
I think Bob and Tom was talking about it.
God, could you imagine, dude? That is full.
I'm sure they were drunk, but you know,
That's full of. That's full of where you don't want to be for sure.
I think they redid the bathrooms though at the Indy 500. I think if I remember right, I think they redid the bathrooms, got rid of the troughs. But I know for a fact at Anderson Speedway they still have the trough.
I mean, I get it. Before all these diseases existed, you know, it wasn't a big deal. But now it is. And I don't want piss splashed on me. I'm telling you. Be a bad day.
Well, I don't know, it's still better than just
I'd almost rather
going into a rest area and there's nothing in there at all. You just pee on the floor or something.
Yeah. Shit in your pants before you go.
This one guy I knew had a funnel in his garage.
Yeah.
And he had a hole drilled in the wall. And he had
Oh,
this
yeah,
big, long
dude.
funnel.
So I know so I know two people that in their garages they actually like bought a urinal and just like hooked it up to like, you know, it just goes down in the ground into some like pea gravel or whatever by the garage.
Yeah.
And then they'll just pour some bleach down there every once in a while.
Right.
But
Yeah,
I mean, it's very
one of my
convenient.
good friends has that actually right now.
Yeah, it's good. It's very convenient for dudes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Ladies.
Although I just go out,
come.
I always go out behind the garage and pee.
Yeah, I usually shit in the cow field next door. I'm just kidding. I shit over here, but I throw it over the fence.
I've actually had my wife. She'd be like, "What'd you go back out for?" Like it'd be like at night.
Had shit.
We'd be watching TV. No, I would never do that. But she goes, "Why'd you go outside again for?" And I said, "I had to pee." She goes, "You know we got bathrooms in here, right?" I said, "I know. I just like to pee outside."
Yeah, there's nothing like the cool breeze on my balls. The cool country air on my nuts. That's hilarious. I told you, man, I seen that silhouette on some kind of shirt company where it literally looked like your silhouette because I had the hoodie with
Oh yeah,
fucking
you
all
told me, yeah.
and you were just like, it's a dude leaned back and he's leaned back and it says I pee outside. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really glad that we have indoor plumbing nowadays versus like having to fucking walk out back to the fucking outhouse like they did back in the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Me too.
I mean, I've been in outhouses, like old ones,
Well, I have too.
you know. Basically, what outhouses are, or like the portable toilets you see nowadays at concerts, except people had them as their house bathroom.
Yeah. Well, kind of, but they usually dig a big hole or
Dig a big hole and
dig a big
bury-
hole
fucking bury
and then-
yourself in it.
and then put a building on top of that hole, and then that's where everything goes is in that hole.
Right. An outhouse.
But on a porta
But-
pot, it's contained inside of it, and then they
Yeah, they come and get
yeah, the people that should be paid a lot more.
Yeah, they probably need like $100 a fucking hour because that is gross.
Yes.
Anybody that listens to this show, if you're a sanitary worker like that, then congrats to you, and you're a real man
Real American.
or a woman or whatever. I'm fucking telling you, there's no way I could do it. I would be throwing up, dude. If I walk into just a wrong portlet, you know, like especially if it's like
if it's-
summertime.
Yeah, it's like 100 degrees out or
Yeah, and
something.
you fucking open it up and you're just like,
Yeah.
like instantly, you're like, fuck. I don't even have to piss anymore. That's how bad it was. My bladder said, nah, we'll shoot some back into your kidneys, okay?
I don't think I've ever took a crap in a porta pot.
I have once.
I don't think I ever have.
Well, see,
I know I peed in them a lot, but
I pissed in hundreds, but shitting's only happened, I think, twice in my whole lifetime. Once or twice. I can only remember one time for sure. And there was no choice. It was shit your pants or go in there and hurry it up. So that's what I did. Now, I put about like 3 or 4 layers of fucking toilet paper around the fucking seat. Fuck yeah, I did. That's fucking, dude. People that don't know what a portlet looks like, when you open that portlet, when you fucking open that lid up, my God. If it's not brand new, oh wow.
You could probably drink that water. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Don't forget your cup when you go in there. Get you a scoop. Get you a scoop of that blue Kool-Aid at the bottom. Do that before you shit. My God, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine dealing with that every day. Tell me one of them.
I've when I used to work for my brother, we used to.
No, I mean cleaning them.
Oh yeah, well,
Like
yeah.
that's your fucking job.
Oh, yeah, that
Like,
would
dude,
be
you
terrible.
know them hoses gotta like bust sometimes and shit. Oh my God, dude. There ain't no way. There's no way. I'd have to have like a machine that I just push the button and it goes down in there.
What if you got it?
sucks it up and then I push the button and brings
I
it
mean,
back out?
I don't mind them so bad, I guess. Well, as long as they're still fairly clean on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they're all screwed up from somebody's explosive diarrhea or something like
Oh
that,
yeah.
then that's gross, man.
You won't go in there and try it?
No,
Not even with a tortilla chip?
I'll go
like bean dip. Get you
Nah.
some.
I'll go around. I'll go around the back of it. And I'll take my chances, I guess.
I'd shit in front of 100 people before I go in one of them. Where it's that gross. They'd be like, what the hell is that guy? Oh, my God, look at that guy over. He's shitting. I'd be like, that's right, I am. I'm not going in there. You go in there. Go in there and tell me what you want to do. You want to shit out here in the fresh air, or you want to go in there and die? Okay? Shit yourself and then die. Become part of the whatever in the hell's down in there. Swamp thing or something probably lives in there. Couldn't imagine how many diseases are just lurking in the bottom of that fucking thing.
You know what? Let me ask you this question. Not to change the subject.
No, change the subject.
'cause
We've been talking about shit for
we
a
don't-
while.
We don't need to talk dirty talk.
Uh-oh.
So I got this new grill, right? It's got a flat top on one side. And it's
Now
got
you're talking to young kids out here, not a grill.
Oh, okay. I'm
Not a
sorry.
grill
I'm
like your
sorry, I'm
teeth.
sorry. A gas
A gas
grill that
grill.
you cook on.
Yeah.
And anyway, it's got a flat top on it, but it doesn't have a lid, right? So it's got a cover, but it's a cloth cover. So the last time I used it, which was last night, I noticed little specks of something on the grill, on the flat top.
God.
And I thought, oh my God, I hope this is not what I think it is.
Right.
Which is or not rat, but mice turds or something.
Right. Pepper. That's what I like to call it.
Do you?
Fresh
But
cracked
I
pepper.
wasn't taking any chances, so I tried to I tried to clean it off the best I could without removing the because you got to like do like a cast iron grill type thing with those, right?
Right, yeah.
You like season it or whatever. So without removing the seasoning, trying to clean it off where I could cook on it. And I hope I got it good enough. That's all I'm saying, because I've been thinking about that all day today.
I didn't eat rat shit last night. I can't. What does that taste?
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
what I hate
God.
about it. It doesn't have a lid on it. I need to see if I can get some kind
Your
of.
new one?
Yeah,
It doesn't have a
it
lid
doesn't have a lid at
or
all.
a cover or nothing.
It has a cover, a cloth cover.
Oh God, that ain't gonna do nothing.
I know. Well, it's going to keep the bat crap from getting on
Well,
it.
yeah, but maybe you'll have to get you a police. Get you the police. They'll solve your mouse problem. No, get you a piece of like that real nice fucking plywood. You know what I mean? Not like the shit you roof with or subfloor.
Like the stuff you. Oh, not like the subfloor stuff.
No, the nice ones.
I don't know what you mean. Then.
Like they're planed and everything.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'd get one of them. Because then you could paint it and do it like you know
And
what
just
I mean.
set it on top of
Set it on top.
after I was done with it. Yeah, that might be a good idea. I thought about that, or I thought about trying to get like some kind of big bowl or something, but it's square. If I get a big bowl and put over it, then it's just still going to be on the edges.
Yeah,
You know,
that's what I do.
probably a good idea.
Yeah, I hate mice.
Well, I do too.
It's disgusting.
Well, see, I leave it out in my garage or my barn,
Well, yeah.
so I'm sure there's mice out there.
Oh well, yeah, for sure. I'm sure there's mice in my garage too.
Right, but I'm just saying, and they're they're probably getting in there because they're probably eating the freaking grease or something that's
Right.
left
Dog
over.
food, anything.
No, I mean on the grill. They're probably
Oh,
eating
on
the
the
grease
gr-
or
oh,
something on
yeah.
the grill.
Well, you don't eat dog food. You don't grill it. You don't grill it for Carl. Damn, dude.
No, I
you
put
don't
them
even
on
gr-
shish kebabs.
Yeah,
What are you talking
okay.
about?
There you go. Soften them up a little with some warm water and
Yeah.
put them on a skewer.
Yeah.
You want this flame broiled, Carl? Well, too bad, because that's how it is.
What was the one they advertised for a long time that was funny commercial? The dog treats.
Bacon strips.
Bacon strips, that's it. I always thought if I was ever going to eat dog food, it'd probably be that one.
What's funny is, so we had a Shih Tzu, right, when I was younger.
Okay.
And for whatever reason, my mom kept the fucking treats in the refrigerator in this one, like, little drawer.
Oh,
Right.
no.
They're like little sticks like that.
Uh-huh.
Well, her sister, my aunt, comes over. She's like, opens the fridge up, fucking around. Nobody noticed. She was just in the fridge, so we didn't know what she was doing, right? Well, we all, like, notice at the same time. She's over there, like, chewing it like it's a Slim Jim. And we go, where'd you get that beef jerky? She goes, I don't know. She goes, in your refrigerator. It's pretty good. And we were like, dude, those are the dog treats.
Oh, no.
Ooh, terrible stuff.
I don't know. I've heard people actually try their animal food just to see what it's like.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, those must be the people that like want to try a penis or something for the first time. They just want to put their mouth on it and be like, yeah,
I think I heard Joe Rogan
see if I
say
like
it,
this. What?
that he tried one of his dog's treats.
Fuck that, man. I'm not doing that. That's
I'm
gross.
not either.
Ugh. Who knows what the hell's in there?
Could be anything. There's no regulation on that, is there?
No, this is what's crazy, is you can do anything you want. You can sell like, we could be like, rural America, rural pills help you get a little bit more rural, and then all we have to do is be like, not approved by the FDA, $20 a bottle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then people buy it.
Hasn't been
pounding
proven.
them.
Hasn't been proven to do anything. Just has good results.
You just flash that. You just flash that across the screen like super quick, real
Yeah.
small print. But yeah, that's how they get you. I mean, you can take all the supplements you want. I don't think it's gonna really help you out.
I don't know if I.
I'm not. I would rather get a book on like how they did it back in the day before you could go buy shit.
I would probably disagree with you on that one.
Well, go ahead, Randy. It's fine. We can agree to disagree. That's what we do on this show.
Shh. Are we still allowed to do that?
I think it's coming back a
Oh.
little bit by a little bit.
Coming back.
Yeah, barely. We still have a long, long way to go. And then, depending on the situation we're in next year, we'll have either a longer time to go or possibly a shorter time to go. Who knows what's going to happen then? It's going to be weird. Super Blues or Super Reds? Who's going to win the battle?
Well,
What?
that was you was bringing it up, but I don't know.
Go ahead. No, we can. We can talk about whatever we want. We're just this is what me and Randy just call the bullshit specials. Like, we're just shooting the shit about stuff because we figure you guys need a break as well sometimes
Yeah.
from all the crap in the world.
You think Trump will be in jail by the time the election comes around?
No.
Not from this one. I know
I
that.
can tell you right now, dude, rich people don't go to jail unless you kill somebody. Like, you basically have to murder someone, right? Or if you owe the government enough money, they'll lock you up.
Or in Epstein's case, you have to have information on powerful people.
Yes. Yeah, and then he tried to bribe somebody, and they wouldn't take it, and that's what probably his downfall was. Tried to bribe the wrong person.
Did he try to bribe?
I don't know. I'm just
Okay,
saying,
you're
like,
just making that up. Okay.
yeah. I'm just saying, like, maybe that's how it happened, because, like, why else would it have happened? I don't think any of his client list was going to tell,
No, right.
you know. But whatever, that's another story.
Yeah, we don't.
We've talked about them losers, super weird people.
I heard the one the case in Atlanta against Trump is a lot stronger than this one in New York, though. That's
really?
all I heard. But so I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't think he's going to go to jail for the one in New York.
I don't think he's going to go to sit in jail for any of them.
I don't know. We'll see how the
But I've been wrong before, huh?
we'll see how the wacky blue people are.
Uh-oh.
I'm not saying all the blue people. I'm just saying the wacky ones.
Yeah,
we'll see. We'll see how powerful they are.
Yeah,
Well,
we're
this is
talking
what-
level 5.
Yeah.
DEFCON 5.
We're just gonna see how powerful they are by the time this is over. But I don't know if he goes to jail for any of this stuff, and nobody indicts Obama for killing that American citizen, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Or, Clinton
Or
doing what he did.
or George W. Bush on war crimes, starting a torture program.
Randy, nobody needs to know about those.
I'm just saying.
That's for mainstream. No, I'm just kidding. That's the shit they don't want to talk about. The crazy
I just got
shit.
us kicked off YouTube. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, well. We'll be back. It's okay. Okay, I'm gonna play one clip. I don't know. You guys probably heard it. You might not have heard it though, but I thought it was funny. It's an impression of Joe Biden by Dana Carvey. And for you youngsters don't know who Dana Carvey is, he played Garth in Wayne's World. And if you
And
don't know what Wayne's World is, then you're a loser and an idiot.
and he was also on Saturday Night Live forever, and or for not forever, but for a long time, and he had hilarious characters on there too.
Right, yeah.
Actually, that's where Wayne's World came from.
Yeah. So here we go. Dana Carvey in his impression.
You told me to do an impression of Biden. I go, I don't know what he sounds like. But then when you hear someone do it, you go, that's it.
Yeah, there's young people online that do some amazing. But Biden was just, kind of initiatives of my father. Lost his job.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
It's
No joke. No joke. No one thinks it's a joke. Not kidding around here. Come on, like the founding fathers proclaimed in the Declaration of Independence. The people, all men are created equally. Excuse me, created, pardon me, Pirates of the Caribbean.
That was awesome.
That was good. I've actually heard that one before too. So,
Yeah, that's good stuff. Dana Carvey still got it. Dana Carvey, thank you for the great laugh.
no kid.
We
Bert
appreciate that.
Kreischer's hilarious also.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think that was on his podcast, right?
I believe so. Yeah, yeah. Dana Carvey is hilarious. Bert Kreischer's hilarious. You don't really hear much out of Dana anymore.
He has a
a
podcast.
whole lot.
He has a podcast with David Spade. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
I've listened to it a few times.
Pretty good.
It's not bad. I'm a big David Spade fan, and Dana Carvey also. But what was the sitcom David Spade was on? He was hilarious in that.
I have no clue.
Remember that one?
I do not. I remember him from his movies he's in.
Yeah, he's in Tommy
It-
Boy and all. that.
Okay, I've got one for you. Write this down, Randy. If you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix. Okay, it's called Wrong, like Missy, Missy, I think. Yeah, that's David Spade movie,
Okay.
like a newer one.
Okay.
It's hilarious.
All right, I'll have to watch it.
I'm telling you, you'll be cracking up, dude. That's a good one. All right.
Oh, I liked the church lady also. Dana Carvey's church lady impressions,
Yeah.
or not impression, but it was and he also did George Bush, the first George Bush. He did him perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, he's good, dude.
Yeah. Anyway, his podcast with David Spade, it was. I listened to several of them, but it's always people that was on Saturday Night Live or that was almost on Saturday Night Live. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, or even like writers that was on Saturday Night Live. You know what I'm saying? It always has to do with Saturday Night Live. So that's the only thing I don't like about it. I wish they'd have other people on. That's funny.
Right.
But the ones I've listened to was actually really good.
Yeah. It's going to really suck when these comedians go away. You know what I mean?
Like the old school ones.
Like Bill Burr,
Oh,
Bert
yeah.
Kreischer, like all these guys when they're like they retire or they just want to enjoy their life or whatever. And then who's going to step into their place? Because
Well,
I've
here's
only
the-
seen
here's
like
the-
a few, not very many younger comics like that are hilarious.
there's a few. I'll tell you, there's a lot of them are getting turned out by that Kill Tony show, but I will say that which he was founded on the Kill Tony show. Shoot, daggone it! Now I can't think of his name.
Damn it, Randy.
Anyway, he's hilarious. He's in the same vein as, like all the guys you were talking about.
Oh, really?
Like, he doesn't mind saying whatever he has on his mind.
Well, that's what I think.
And-
To be a good comedian, that's what you have to
gosh,
do.
What is his
Can't
name?
be a whole
He's an
fact.
Asian guy. I can't remember his name, and he was homeless until he got found on that show.
Oh, is he a young dude?
Yeah, he's
like
young.
a young Asian
Yeah.
dude. He actually played in a movie, Fantasy Island. Yeah, the newer Fantasy Island movie. I'm pretty sure it was him. And he was.
I don't know about that. but-
He's hilarious in that movie as well. Excuse me.
Shoot, I can't. I wish I could think of his name.
Well,
I'll think of it later.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tack it real quick.
You're gonna look it up.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's the same guy we're talking about here. I mean, I could be wrong. Sorry, everybody, but I'm trying to look this up real quick because
I tell you, when the Wayans guys, when they got out of stand up and well, even before that, Eddie Murphy got out of stand up.
right. Is it Jimmy O? Jimmy
No,
Yang?
no, that's
Oh, okay. It's not this guy.
no.
Okay, because this dude's hilarious too,
Okay,
and he does stand up.
okay.
Yeah, that dude's funny as shit.
I don't know him, I guess, but yeah, like Dave Chappelle. I mean, when those guys all get, if they ever stop doing it or whatever, we're gonna be at a loss.
Yeah, it's gonna suck.
But when the Wayans family got out, which I
Right.
think some of them still try to do movies and stuff, right? But
Yeah, they at least like produce or
but,
something.
I mean, like
probably.
Eddie Murphy could have went on forever.
Oh, dude,
he would have been the
forever.
#1 comic.
He's got a new movie out too on Netflix.
Does he?
Yeah, that one's funny too.
What's the name of that one? Can't think of it.
Shit.
I'll write that one down.
Him and Jonah Hill playing it. It's probably like still in like, you know how it shows you like #1 in America to #10 or whatever.
No, I don't know.
Well, when you look on there, you'll see it. Like when you flick down like the categories or whatever, you'll see it on there. Yeah, that movie's funny as shit. Or it might be called Some People or You People. I think it's You People. It's funny as shit. I'm telling you. They hit on these topics, right? And you instantly know what they're talking about, and it's hysterical. Yeah, it's really good.
Well, good. Glad that's still out there. But yeah, when all those people go away, yeah, it's gonna be a
Tragedy. I hope I hope they last for a while longer, but I really do hope they get out like in time to like go and enjoy their wealth and all the shit they've done
I
their
don't
whole
know
life. Because fuck, man,
if
they
you
probably-
listen to them, not I haven't heard Eddie Murphy on a podcast, but if you listen to any of the other ones that's been on podcasts, they always talk about their #1 thing is it's not their #1 thing that they enjoy most out of life is killing in front of an audience.
right,
So as long as they can still do that, they're gonna keep doing it, I think.
probably. Well, it's just like, you know, NFL players like Brady. He should be retired.
He is now.
Well, okay. To when? Next season?
I
When
don't
he
know,
makes this
right?
weird commercial like he's coming back, you know, for another season or whatever. Like an idiot. Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of people just don't know when to hang the hat up and go just enjoy yourself. Just 'cause they have that real competitive, like,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. I understand. And I think, Eddie Murphy got wrapped into a lot of movies and he made a lot of money. So now he doesn't have to do,
Shit.
all this other stuff. But he was really funny still. When he made, what was it? It was at some kind of award show. He made a speech and he was really
Yeah.
funny on that. But, I mean, he could still do it.
Oh, yeah. He's fucking hilarious in this new movie.
Okay.
Hilarious. Yeah. Him and Jonah Hill are. Dude,
Maybe if I just search Eddie Murphy, could I find it?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, search Eddie Murphy. Guarantee you'll find it. It'd be like up there at the top. Guarantee now. But so it's him, right? He's the dad. I'll just give you a quick view. So Eddie Murphy's the dad, right?
Okay.
Jonah Hill's dating his daughter. Jonah Hill's white. You know who Jonah Hill is?
I know exactly who he is.
Okay. So that's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
And then it just, as soon as you start watching it, dude, you're gonna be laughing. It's laugh from beginning to fucking end.
There was some controversy about Jonah Hill recently, and I can't remember what it was.
It's probably that.
No. It was like he said some stuff that was, I don't know, something that a lot of people didn't like. I can't remember what it was, and I'm sorry, I can't.
Who
remember.
knows?
There was some kind of controversy with it.
That's what I mean. Like, dude, could you imagine if like the paparazzi or reporters and shit really gave a shit about regular people? What they'd have to write about? All kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Way more spectacular than Jonah Hill saying something. Like, who gives a shit if somebody said something?
Yeah.
Who gives a shit really if somebody said something totally fucked up? It's like, who cares? You want to hear some real shit?
Yeah.
So I was driving down the road. Yeah. Can't be wasting good news time for crap. That's what I mean. We should go out and start interviewing people on the streets like twice a year, because that's the only time I want to get beat up. But we'll go like live. Be like, what do you think about Rural America Podcast? Probably get our phone slapped out of our hand.
Probably.
Or shot off. One of the two is going to happen. We definitely won't go in the country because we know we'll get fucked up.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's a no-no land. Maybe we could find like a real drug-infested area around here. How about this? How about we like dress real nice, not like suits and shit, but just like dress like nice looking, put sunglasses on and hats, and we go stand in the park when these kids are acting like fools, you know, trying to sell some pot and shit. We're like, how you guys doing? And drop the weed and run. And we pick the weed up and we sell it. I'm just saying, exit plan. Okay?
There we go.
Who's going to expect two old men for that? I'm not saying now. We'll have to wait till we get older.
Okay.
Like in another 15 years. Because then we'll probably look really old, and then we can stand there with our canes and shit and be all like, we ain't doing nothing. Like, you just scare some kids and steal some pot. You know who I am? Fucking COVID survivor, buddy. And don't even think about what I did when there was no toilet paper in sight. Fuck with their little minds.
Well,
You think
that'd
COVID?
be something fun we could do when we get older.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna do that for sure. Like, you remember COVID? And they'll be all like, no. Like, of course you don't. Spoiled. We spoiled you. We gave you guys, that's what I'll tell the kids. We gave you guys our toilet paper. We had to wipe with our hands. Yeah. Why not?
Sure.
I seen a picture of Ace Ventura, right? Jim Carrey.
Uh-huh.
When he's in that tutu in the middle place, holding the football.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the caption was, "I'm going to tell my kids this was Tom Brady."
Well, in the future with all this AI stuff, you're not gonna know if that's real or not.
Dude, I'm telling you, there's this guy. I think his name is Brian Monarch. You can look him up on Facebook. Dude, that's what this dude does, right? He creates videos using like face change and shit, but also the voice. Like, he put Arnold Schwarzenegger in like Forrest Gump.
Right.
Dude, it's like
I just heard somebody actually got a legal action against them for what they did was they created a song, and it was a popular band from a few years ago,
right.
and it was in their likeness, but they were singing like some I don't know, some random like I don't know. I can't remember. It was something like silly, like it was something silly, like they were singing about muffins or something. I can't remember.
Right.
Whatever, dogs or cats or something like that. Cats, I think it's what it was. And
Right.
the guy put it out on social media, and it clearly said this is not real. It's AI generated,
Right.
and they still got legal action against him
Wow.
for
Shit.
what was it?
Must have pissed him off real good, I
Copyright.
guess.
It was not copyright, but defamation or something like that.
Right. Well, this dude uses a lot of Schwarzenegger, right?
Okay.
So I'm guessing Schwarzenegger's probably just like, I don't give a shit if this dude's having fun. You know what I mean? Who cares?
Right.
He's just having to. They obviously know I wasn't in those movies. You know what I mean? Because he puts him in like crazy ass movies. Like he would not be Arnold Schwarzenegger playing Forrest Gump. Not gonna happen. But it's pretty good. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna play another clip real quick before we go on our break. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this, and I guess we'll see if you will.
Now listen to me carefully on this one. The truth is, I do not hate anyone. I do not hate anyone. Liar. I look for grace wherever I can find it. So I say this gently. The Biden administration sucks. You measure it any way you want. COVID, the economy, inflation, the national debt, the border, crime, cancel culture, treating parents like domestic terrorists. Afghanistan, our energy independence, now lost. My God. President Biden has been spectacularly awful.
I'm going to go out on a
Super
limb.
awful.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say he's a Trump supporter.
Think so? I can see where you get that, Randy. I can see where you get that. But then again, I don't think any of the things he said was actually wrong.
No, I'd have to agree with him on that. What was that, a preacher? Sounded like a preacher.
No. That was Senator John Kennedy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sounded like a preacher.
Yeah. He was pissed, I guess. But yeah, good times. All right, party people. You know where we're going. We're going on break. Why? Because Randy has to pee so bad he can't hardly stand it. And me, I got to change my Depends. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that this time. Anyway, Randy, we'll be back. Right?
Sure.
Okay, then.
Did
I'm Sean,
And I'm ready.
and this is Rule America.
You got our mics on?
Every time. I don't go anywhere without the mic on. All right. Hello, party people. Good God. I'm not going to lie to you. This is our third time trying to do this. We suck at trying to read. We're dyslexic as shit, and we can't tell time. Anyway, hello, United States, Germany, United Kingdom, India, Brazil, Canada, Thailand, Singapore, Israel, Bangladesh, Sweden, Jamaica, Italy, Poland, Philippines, Australia, Belgium, Norway, Indonesia, Uruguay, Japan, Taiwan, Hungary, Ireland, Russia, Dominican Republic, Portugal, Republic of Lithuania, and hello, Denmark.
Hello, Denmark.
My goodness. Anyway, Randy?
Yeah.
Pound your news over there real quick.
Oh, all I got is I was going to shout out to Lake Cumberland Speedway. So you can go to Lake Cumberland Speedway on the, what do you call it? The multi-web internet. I don't know what you call it. Anyway.
On the line.
Okay.
Go ahead.
lcspeedway.net. Don't try to type in .com because somebody stole that one from them.
Losers.
Okay, so April 1st, open practice. They're off on the 8th, on April 8th. The 15th of April, season opener. April 22nd, Demolition Derby. And on Friday, April 28th, they have the Super Late Model Special, which is Schaefer's Oil Spring Nationals Late Model, $7,500 to win.
$7,500 doll hairs to win. And all you wrestling fans out there, if you don't know where to go, you go to TripleCrownWrestling.com. Go to their Facebook page. Go to their YouTube channel. Support these guys. Don't be scared, okay? You want to see some DDTs? You want to see some full Nelsons? This is the place to get it, okay? Live action. We're talking Turtle Man style. Live action! Anyway. Oh, the song changed up, and now I started to get hard. But hey, yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to mention that. But anyway. Oh, where you can find us is Facebook. Go to our Facebook page. Like, follow. Go to where, Randy?
Oh, RuleAmericanPodcast.com.
The .com. And you can also go to ruleamericapodcast@gmail.com. Any of those places you can find us. Any of those places you can message us.
Write in.
Yeah, right in.
Tell us what we're doing stupidly and wrong, and tell us what we're doing good.
Yeah, if you get a laugh,
And
let us know.
Open your mind to the Rule American way.
Yeah. Which most people don't think this is Rule America, but it actually is. But that's fine. Not everybody in Rule America agrees with our show, but hey,
Also, shout out to Fish Moon.
Fish Moon Brewery.
We almost forgot about that one.
Yeah. Shout out to Fish Moon Brewery. Shout out to Henry Gray Publishing Company and the
Oh, yeah.
Papa Rock books, and you can find them on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, all
Right.
kinds of places.
Right.
So check them out. Make sure you check us out. And where are we at, Randy? We're on Spotify, YouTube, Google. Oh, God, we're worldwide.
We're what? Podverse. Almost misspoke there.
Uh-oh.
And, Anchor,
Yeah, Breaker,
Yeah. We're on most
iHeartRadio,
everything, and
Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts.
we haven't got kicked off yet.
Yeah, we're still going. We haven't got eliminated. And I would say that's due to a lot of...
Because we don't have advertisements.
Randy, you didn't have to just throw us in the dirt
I'm sorry.
and rub our nose in the pee.
Everybody needs to know we just do this for fun anyway. So
Yeah, that's why we do shout-outs instead of ads.
there you go.
So, we appreciate you guys listening every week. We know sometimes it's probably a struggle to get through our podcast, but hey, sometimes it's a struggle for us as well because we're drug addicts. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, we appreciate you guys every week listening to us. We wouldn't be here without you. Really, that's what keeps us going, I think, is even though one person is listening to our show just cracks us up. And we love it. And we love all you guys. And we love all these countries that decided to join in the Rule America podcast. It's ridiculous. Anyway, let's get back to the show, Randy, because these people are tired of
We
hearing-
probably ought to. Or
Yeah.
they're tired of... They shut us off or something.
That's true.
Tired of listening to us ramble.
Anyway,
Okay, let's go.
thank you guys very much. I'm Sean.
And I'm Randy.
And
Back to the show.
Rule America podcast.
Roll American.
Oh, yeah. You scared?
Not scared.
Okay, good.
You?
No,
Am
not today.
Am I on? Hello?
Yeah, you're on. You were
Couldn't hear
on.
myself for a second.
Yeah.
Maybe I got to talk into the mic.
That's what happens when you hit crack real hard. Kind of makes you go deaf for a second.
Is that what it is?
What? No.
Oh, the comedian I was trying to... I looked it up. His name's Hans Kim.
Hans Kim. Okay, yeah. I've heard of him too.
He's hilarious. And he doesn't care about nothing.
Good. He shouldn't. I don't think any comic should, as long as it's comedy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't get out there and just be like, "Yep, guess what? Brown hair.
I
Hate
think-
them."
Okay, I think all these people that moved to Austin, Texas, a lot of comedians moved there, and actually that's where they do Kill Tony show now. And anyway, I think people talk about it that live there, and they say it's just the best because you got this blue city that's surrounded by the red state of Texas.
Right.
And they said it's kind of like it keeps everybody in check. You know, the red surrounding areas keeps the blue city in check. And I guess there's some kind of like comedian revolution going on down there. 'Cause,
Oh, really?
yeah, I mean, they just don't care what they say. They
Well, it's
talk,
Texas. What are you gonna do about it?
Right.
Nothing. Don't
Yeah.
come to Texas.
I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's just,
if you do that here, we're like, yeah, you take that shit back to Texas. Or whatever we'd say. And they'd probably be like, yeah, keep your fucking weird weather you have. Because it's awful.
well, I don't know. Here, we're a red state also. It's just,
Sucky weather.
yeah. And I'm not saying, I mean, I guess the capital of Indiana is blue, right?
Yeah.
The city.
I would absolutely
So it's
say
kind of
yeah.
the same thing. I
Kind of,
guess.
yeah.
Also, I've heard a lot of the comedians.
What's
think-
that say for Indianapolis?
What do you mean?
Just drawing the weirdos up there. Us
Well,
country folk got to
listen,
build some walls between
not-
us and our corn. No, I'm just just kidding.
Well, I'm a critic of both sides, but anyway,
Me too. I'm just fucking around.
I know. But a lot of people's going to get the idea that we're just totally.
I think we've stated that several times.
I know.
Well,
I
I've
know,
definitely stated 100 times. I'm a constitutionalist. Okay? That's what I'm rolling with. And I know there's a lot of people that's like, ow,
You racist.
that was right 200 years. Yeah. It's like, yeah, I get it. But guess what? If you actually read it, all that shit applies. Like, most of that shit has come forth,
Oh yeah, definitely.
you know? So I think it was wrote before your time.
And
And you losers just need to actually go and look at real history. Just saying. Fuckers. You know what's crazy?
you
is
made
like,
me lose my train of thought, but that's
Sorry.
all right.
just nobody knows history at all. Like, nobody wants to go back and, like, really check history or fucking talk to someone about it. Nothing.
I listened to this one guy. He was a congressman, I think, being interviewed, and he was talking about how, yeah, like whenever they tear down the statues, that's probably a Democrat they're tearing down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. But what are you gonna do, Randy? What are you gonna do? What do you think about this? Flat Earth. We've talked about it for once, I think. Because I told you that I told that one guy that I did work with. He's a younger dude, like 25, 26. I was like, "You believe in flat Earth?" He's like, "No." I was like, "You believe the Earth's round?" He's like, "Yeah." Who in the hell would believe the Earth's flat? And I was like, well, if the Earth was flat, who in the hell would believe that the Earth is round and spinning at 1,000 miles an hour and traveling around the sun at 67,000 miles an hour? I'm just saying, okay? Goes both ways. I'm not saying the Earth is flat. I'm just saying, like, both sound fucking weird to me. Maybe we're an oval. Maybe we're actually in an oval. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. Could
I
be.
don't know either. But
But
I do have a clip about it if you'd like to hear it.
okay, go ahead, and then I'll say what I was going to
Okay, no, you go ahead because
Oh,
you'll
I was
forget.
just gonna say, what if did you ever watch Star Trek, like the original series?
I watched it sometimes, but I wasn't like a fucking diehard fan. I wasn't like, hey man, see
You're
the
not
new
even doing it
episode?
right. So
Oh,
yeah, there you go.
you see the new episode last night? And they're like, yeah. No, I wasn't like into it.
You
Like,
wouldn't have been that anyway because the episodes came on like in the 60s and 70s or 60s, I think. So
doesn't matter, Randy. I like Led Zeppelin. I wasn't there.
no, you're just talking about. Did you see the new episode last night? There's,
Well, it would be new to them.
okay, good point. But what I'm getting at is there was an episode where there was these beings they encountered that were they were so much faster than them,
Right.
like that somehow or another they transformed some of the normal people into by what I'm saying is the normal people would be the humans. They transformed them into going as fast as those other people just so they could talk to them or whatever,
Right.
you know. And then when the normal people that was speeded up so fast looked at, like, for example, the other humans that didn't get speeded up, they were just like standing still the whole time. You understand what I'm getting
Right.
at?
Yeah.
Okay, well, what if the Earth is like a giant pool game and and it's just a really slow game?
Yeah. That could be it too.
like
Oh yeah.
like
it
a
has
ball.
to be the pockets of the black holes. See?
Oh, we're onto something.
Yeah, we're on the madness. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit? Now
I'm
there's going to
just
be,
kidding,
I
too.
hope there's no real wackaloon listening to our fucking show, and they're like, that's what it is. Start going
I
around,
agree.
yeah, burning all
Can I come onto your show?
yeah, can I come on your show while I burn pool tables down in every establishment in town? Yeah, okay. Yeah, no thank you. I don't want to be accessory. But you know what's fucking funny? I don't know if you guys caught this out there, especially the ones watching. But Randy knows. You can tell Randy's a fucking fan for sure. I said I didn't really watch the show, and I went like this. And he was like, "You're not even doing it right." It's like, oh shit, sorry. Oh, he was pissed.
No,
Don't you fuck with my show? No.
I'm saying I would be a fan. I'm a fan, like kind of like I'm a fan of Yellowstone or something like that. It was just a
Right.
TV show, so
I mean, he didn't dress up in a leotard with a
No.
V or an upside down V.
upside down V. It's a Y for Yellowstone.
No. I meant on Star Trek.
Oh, on Star Trek.
Yeah,
Oh.
it looks like an upside down V. It's just weird.
V. That's another. Did you ever watch that TV show?
No,
You know what it is?
no, I don't.
That was in the 80s.
V?
V. It was just called V.
No, I don't remember that
It
one.
was about these aliens that came here and they were like lizards,
No, I don't.
but they took human form.
Kind of like Coneheads.
Yeah, kind of.
Coneheads was hilarious.
It was hilarious, but no, this wasn't hilarious. But they would like, yeah, they took human form, but then every once in a while they would be like, you know, and then like grabbing a fly
Right.
or something.
Yummy. That's funny.
I think that's where the term lizard people came from originally.
Yeah. Probably lot lizards as well.
Maybe no, lot lizards that was way back in the day. I think, yeah, on that show that was kind of weird. Also lizard people also it also comes from that you have a lizard part type of your brain.
Yeah.
Everybody does, I guess.
Well, yeah, that's what they say. I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel lizardy. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't either. I'm just
You know
saying.
what I mean? Like I don't.
What is it? Is it the amygdala or something else? I can't remember. Anyway, something like that. I don't know. I'm talking.
I'm a lion. Anyway.
For all rural
So are
Americans.
you too, right?
For all Americans, I'm talking really weird right now. But that is a thing that people say, that there's a lizard part of your brain.
Oh, good for them. I seen a thing where they did this like genetically advanced human, like what we're gonna look like by year whatever, like it's way off. You know what I mean? But they're like, oh, we won't have any use for our ears anymore, right? So we basically won't have earlobes and shit. Right?
Yeah.
'Cause we don't need it because we don't need to hear things like we used to be able to hear things or whatever and all this shit. And I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm pretty sure we need those. I'm just saying.
Not if you can communicate telepathically.
Well, I'm not getting a fucking Neuralink, so I'm not going to be able to do that.
Well,
Okay,
I
before
agree.
we get off the subject, or
With the world thing.
we
or the
already
Earth.
did or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
but one more. I got one more clip for you guys, and then yeah. But you got to hear this. This is comedian Lewis Black. He's hilarious. This was his theory on somebody, like, I guess people got to ask questions before they went into his show or whatever, you know. So he's standing up over at the tablet, and he gets to see all the questions and who it's from. And he's like, "This is from whoever," and then he goes into it. But it's pretty funny. I think everybody enjoy it.
Mike, what do I think about flat earthers? Born too late. Seriously. God, it's just so sad that your time came and went. Hundreds of years ago. It was 100 years ago, nut. Okay? We went to space, they turned around, they were on the moon, they were really on the moon, they were really on the moon, they were really on the moon. Okay? Can't do enough drugs to come up with this flat earth thing. Can't. Son of a bitch. Seriously. You want to believe in a flat earth, go create a 14th century village somewhere and give yourself the plague. Have rats running around. Have them put feces in your food. Whatever it takes to make you feel like the earth is really flat. That's what you need to do.
I thought that was funny as shit.
Did you send me that or?
No, I think I showed it to you.
Okay. Oh,
Like,
okay.
the
Because
other
I
day
know
when
I
you
heard it.
stopped
Yeah,
by.
that's right. Okay. Anyway, I was wondering if
Yeah.
you played it already. But
For those who don't know, we're still trying to get to everybody's emails and stuff, but also, what they say it was, a fucking solar flare
the phones. Yeah.
hit Indiana, supposedly. Killed our phones for 20 hours or something. It's
Right.
weird. It's probably just a test. They're like,
Yeah.
well, Newcastle, Indiana is like a big place, but it's just big enough where people might go nuts. Kill it for 20
It
hours.
wasn't just Newcastle. I think it was like Indianapolis all the way this way.
Was it?
Right.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway.
So, well, that was fun, wasn't it, Randy?
Yeah.
Who's ever watching this or listening, you shush.
Yes.
You don't even say one word.
Okay. Let me see.
Yeah.
Live long and prosper,
Yeah,
man.
live long and prosper, bro. The end. Oh shit. Anyway, okay, let's get serious here. I want to get really serious for a minute. Would you lick a butthole?
You're getting really serious, huh? No, we've
No?
already talked about this on here before.
I don't care. I was asking again. Maybe you changed your mind, Randy. It's been a while. Okay,
Well,
cool.
okay,
You're still not into it.
Oh no, what I was gonna say earlier is, you know, all the stuff you were saying, and then what your clip was about, and all that.
Yeah. The flat Earth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could just, I would just say anything's possible. Who knows?
I believe that. Anything is possible nowadays. I truly
We just
believe
don't know.
it.
We could be in the simulation right now.
It's fine. I'm sure we are because shit's getting weird by the day. Even the weather is getting crazy.
Yeah, it was freaking 70 something today, and then by the time I got over here, it was only like
And then tomorrow's supposed to be 55.
yeah, tomorrow's gonna be 55.
It's like, what?
For the high.
Yeah,
I
for
was
the
supposed
high.
to get down to like 40 something.
Yeah.
42 or
So,
something.
for you people that don't live in the U.S. or don't live in Indiana, be glad. This isn't the time of year to have fun around here. It's like, oh my God, spring's here. Then it's back to winter. But then when it goes back warm, then your nose is running, your eyes are watery. You're like, dude, what is going on with me? I think I'm sick. And it's like, no. It's just the shit weather we have. Sends you into anaphylactic shock when it's like 40 degrees and then it shoots up to 80. pollen's like, oh my God, oh, never mind.
Never mind.
And it all just falls to the ground.
Yeah.
It's so cold, and you sniff it like cocaine. It's weird. Yeah, I can't stand. Dude, I'm telling you, the neighbor has like a pine tree type thing, right? So when I'm mowing next to my property and I hit, like, say the arm of my mower or something hits his like pine tree, it's huge. Dude, all this yellow shit will fly out into this dust. It's pollen. And then I drive right into it every year. And I'm like, dude, I feel like I need one of those like Pope things, you know, the bulletproof Pope, the little box he stands in. I need that around my mower. Keep me away from the allergens. Are you bothered by those when you mow?
No.
Of course not. We all know Randy mows 19 times a week.
No, I actually the only time I get kind of any kind of allergy type thing going on is when I go down south, and I think it's the maybe not the pine trees, but the
Bullshit.
I don't know what it is, but something does get to me sometimes. I mean, not every time I go down there, but if I go down, you know, in deep in the woods or whatever.
Yeah, it's probably those hot flames coming off the old still, the moonshine still.
Could be.
You're whiffing it in, that moonshine mist. Burning in my throat.
Hey, speaking about down there, just real quick, I don't think I've ever said this on here, but
What about it?
my grandpa showed me a cave one time, and the first time he showed it to me, it was had like wooden, like somebody had blocked off the front of it and put like a door on it.
Right.
But it kind of had fallen in a little bit, you know, so the wood was kind of rotting away at the time. And I don't know, he was telling me the story. There was some kind of Native American guy that stayed in there a long time ago, and that his name, they called him Thundercloud or something like that. And they said that he was telling me that when they opened that door, when it was still up,
Right.
when they opened that door up on it, there wasn't a cloud in the sky, but there was thunder.
Really?
That's what I mean. It was,
Well, maybe. I don't know. I mean, it is true. The Native Americans used to name their kids after like a characteristic, or like something happened, or
Right.
you know, like Earth shook. Yeah, because there was an earthquake the day they were born, or whatever.
yeah. I actually went into the cave. It was. I mean, it was fairly. It was fairly large, but it wasn't like hugely large. It was probably about the size of say your living room and your dining room put together.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And but there wasn't anything else in there, like, you know, whatever. But I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool though.
Yeah. If you if you were gonna give yourself a Native American name, what would it be?
Dances with beer.
There we go. That's a good one. Shit. Damn it, Randy. That was a good one. I was going to say mine is He Who Gets in Trouble.
That's a good one too. Maybe that
Yeah.
would be my middle name.
Yeah. Excuse me. You guys do middle names, don't you?
Right.
Yeah. Can we do a last name too? Holy shit. We got things.
Yeah.
We've got things on ours. We've been through a lot before we got our native name. You know what I thought? I think, like, you know, sometimes I just sit around and think about the dumbest shit you could ever think about in the world.
You?
Yeah, me.
No.
I know. It's crazy. It happens, though. Probably need to start going to meetings or something. Anyway, so I was thinking, like, what if we would have all came over here, right? And the Native Americans would have not, like, we would have not passed the disease on, right? Our diseases.
Uh-huh.
They would have kicked our ass for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Two,
Probably. I mean, yeah, more than likely.
yeah, and then two, if they would have been like, oh, okay, like some of you piece of shits are okay,
Yeah. You're
and
all
we'll
right.
let you stay in our
Your
land.
pretty girl's all right.
Yeah, but now we gotta you've got to take the name we give you. You know what I
Right,
mean?
Right.
That's what I mean. That's where I was getting at with that. Like, what do you think you'd be named? And mine would definitely be like he who gets in trouble. Yours would be he who dances with firewater.
Firewater. I like that one better.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is I wonder, like, we're obviously both married or whatever. We both get in trouble by our wives sometimes because we're silly. Do you think, like, if we were in a different time, right? If we were born in a different time, would you have still married the same lady and it still be the same situation? Like, I'd still be he who gets in trouble? I think I would.
I don't want to answer this question.
Randy pleads the fifth. That's fine. We can do that on this show. Hey, it's your is that your constitutional right? Plead the fifth.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. See,
I-
bam.
Actually, I'll answer it. I think if this was the 40s or 50s, we wouldn't be in trouble at all. Or earlier.
I wasn't there. Just to let everybody know. Okay. I came during the crack epidemic. Right? The 80s.
Oh, you mean
the 80s?
You were born that time? Okay.
Yeah. During the dare
Oh,
and all that shit.
Okay. I thought you enjoyed the crack epidemic.
Look, I was in a womb, so I'm not sure what I was enjoying, but it was probably pretty good to make me fucking the way I am. Okay.
No, I'm just okay.
They're all like, "Yep, that's what's wrong with Sean. He was born in the '80s." Wonder if he ever lived in Miami in the womb. I'm just kidding. Okay,
Miami was
these are called
cocaine.
jokes. I don't. I mean, I feel bad for babies that are born addicted to crack and shit, but I don't know if that really happens a whole lot anymore. But
I don't know. You don't hear much about it anymore.
right, but anyway, that would suck.
You don't hear about a lot of things anymore.
Well, no, because all the circus shit takes over. The
Yeah.
real stories now.
The real stories get buried. And then
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And the stupid stuff is the ones they report on.
Yeah, this is why I wanted a break, too, from us talking about, like, the usual shit we talk about.
Uh-huh.
I thought that people would find this more entertaining probably than watching normal news because we're joking, and they know we're joking, and it's funny. And the people that are actually on mainstream media are not joking. They want you to believe the weird shit they say.
Right.
It's like, what? You were all racist. All of us? Is that what they just said? I think they said some of us. No, they said all of us. I said they said some of us. I said they said all. And then there you go. Getting into it.
On that point, I just heard this clip about this guy was on another podcast, but he was talking about the Colin Kaepernick thing where he was saying that his parents were racist or whatever, and this
Right.
guy happens to be black, and he goes, "I got to tell you, I was raised in a okay, so Colin Kaepernick's, I mean, for people who didn't listen to the last time I said this, but Colin Kaepernick said his parents were racist because they said something about him wanting to get cornrows or something like that. And
Yeah,
he
the
goes,
people that adopted you and raised you.
yeah, his parents, which happen to be white. Okay, well, the other guy that was talking, he was a black guy. He said, "I'm not in he goes, my parents were not white; they were black, both of them." And he goes, "My dad threw a fit because I was had a big afro and I was wearing, like, the clothes,
Right, yeah.
for, that was it. Oh, I wouldn't say inappropriate. I would just say,
It's like in at the time or whatever.
yeah, it was in at the time. It was like for kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he complained about the way I was looking
Yeah, but
or he didn't complain. He told me I wasn't doing it anymore and he made me get my hair cut and all this.
well, that's what I mean. Like, I think it's like that with every single generation, right?
Yeah. He
Because
said,
now I look at the way kids dress, and I'm like, "Are you kidding me? You're wearing sweatpants every day of your life? Like, what are you gonna do when you get a job? Like, you know what I mean? That's how kind of I look at it. But then when I was a teenager, I can remember everybody being like, "Why do you want to dress like that? Look like some stoner." You know what I mean?
no, but anyway, this guy's point was that wasn't racist that he said that. Everybody goes through that. I mean, if you're a teenager,
Yeah.
everybody's going to go through that with their parents.
Right. The only way it would get weird is if, like, you walked in like a Klan outfit or something. Then it might get
Oh,
strange.
my gosh, you went there.
Well, we live in rural America. I'm just saying, okay, like, even where we live, right? This is rural, but even that's not tolerated. That's what I want to say about, like, country folk or whatever. Like, a lot of people, you said it early on. We're not just a bunch of fucking Klan members out here.
Right.
Which, there ain't no Klan around here anyway.
Not that we know of it.
Well, not that we know of, but I would say that they're definitely not a, like, figure. Like,
I have.
you wouldn't see them, like, walking down the road or
I
nothing.
mean, when I was a kid, they had a there was this black church at the time, and they did a march down Main Street here, or the main road
Are you
here
serious?
in town. Yeah,
Holy shit.
and I can't remember what it was, and nobody complained about that. There was no trouble, no protesting, no nothing. I actually went to it because I knew some kids I went to school with.
You
know,
were marching
no, I didn't march. I just went to
in a Nazi march. Did you hear
what?
that?
No,
No, I'm just kidding.
no. I just went to.
That's how the news would turn out.
I just went to.
Randy from Rural America Podcast is a Nazi.
I'm not a Nazi.
Go ahead.
I went to the thing where they were marching, and I just, just was there just to see, everything. I didn't participate in it at all or nothing. I just was there to watch.
You didn't
And
throw
all-
candy or nothing.
No, they were just singing songs. It seemed pretty cool to me. They just was walking down the road singing songs, clapping, and it was actually not a bad thing. And there was no protest, no Nazis here, anti-protests, or you know what I'm
Right.
saying, or
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, but I've never seen a right-wing protest here or anything like that.
No.
Because I don't think
I think most of us are just like,
Mo-
I'm not wasting my time.
most of the rural Americans are just
I got a
not-
fucking yard to mow.
yes.
I don't have time.
They got their own things they're worried about besides. I mean, I was in like freaking 7th or 8th grade or something like that. So,
Right.
and I knew a couple of people that was going to be in the thing. So that's why I went.
So I meant to tell you this too. So I finally sent over our pilot episode or whatever for AIM TV.
Did you?
Yeah. Now listen.
How'd that go?
Okay, so they emailed in, right? They emailed and they said, "Where can we download this? Where can we download your material?" Basically, right? And I was at work at the time, so I was just like trying to answer them back, and I just like gave them like all these places where you can listen to us
Like
at, you know?
Spotify,
Right, and all this shit. But I don't know if you can download it from there or whatever. But anyway, I sent it over. Once I got home and at the computer or whatever, I was able to actually send them one of the shows. And the one I sent over was Nisha from Sweden.
Yeah.
Just because I thought that was it was a good mild first half, and then the second half was good with Nisha. And then, so I guess we'll see what they have to say.
Right.
They'll probably be like, no. Hell no. They probably already did. After I told them the first email, they probably just went and looked us up and they were like, whoa. Look at these guys.
Well, I was telling you that I was telling you that I tried to look us up on YouTube.
Yeah, I know. You said the one's missing.
No, there's more than one missing.
Oh, well. Hey. What are you going to do? It's YouTube.
Um,
So we're still on Spotify and the rest of them, so
Actually,
boom.
I heard like on one of the other ones I listened to, one of the guys wrote in and told them that on Apple Podcasts, their show, it
Yeah.
skips forward and then it skips back sometimes. I haven't not listened to us on Apple Podcasts,
I haven't either.
so I don't know what's
I haven't
going.
listened to this on any platform. When I have it here.
I understand what you're saying, but
Yeah, I get it.
anyhow, they were saying it skips forward and then it skips back, and then sometimes whenever it skips back, it still skips like big sections of it or something.
Right.
And
I think. I mean, I don't know. I don't.
okay, so what was our what was our last one?
114, I
Okay,
believe.
so that's on there.
Okay.
And that's the only one that comes up.
Really? On
Oh
you-
no! You can if you scroll down, if you keep going past all the other people that it brings up,
Right.
and all I did was put in Rural American Podcast, but like, let's see, I don't know. There was a bunch of other stuff on there. David Allen. Oh no. Okay, maybe this might be my this might be my. It just might be my like algorithm or something because
Right, it probably is.
because I've looked this stuff up. But anyway, yeah, I just got let's see, 110, 111's on there.
Well, I'm just saying.
113 is on there with Nisha. I mean, you just got to keep going through it.
Yeah,
And
if you haven't heard the one with Nisha, you probably need to listen to that one. That's a pretty good
it's
one.
a pretty good one.
Yep.
But
From
that's all,
Sweden.
that's all that comes up on YouTube right now.
It's pretty impressive
What do you mean? They
that we're still there.
I know, right? Let me look up Apple. Let's see what Apple.
I'm sure we're still there for sure.
Well, the last time I looked, we were still on there.
Well, I think we would get an email being like, hey, your shit's no longer available on whatever platform. I think that's what they probably do.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that for a fact, but hey, I don't know anything for a fact unless I've done it or I've been there.
Let me see. If you just Google it,
Okay.
112 comes up with, or no, it's 113.
Nisha.
Nisha.
Okay.
It says Rural America Podcast, 168 likes.
Oh, cool.
Thank
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, then. See?
It's Spotify. Let's see. Okay, here it is. Rural America Podcast on Apple Podcasts. 114, 113, 112, 112 again. Because you had to break that one in half, right? Yeah,
112?
they're all on there.
Oh, cool. Then shush it, Randy.
Okay.
Look at that. You've been talking about this for 85 minutes.
I'm sorry.
And now everybody's
Everybody's tuned out.
Yeah, everybody's like, okay, we've had enough. Obviously, Randy's not used to the new ones yet. The new water.
The new Coke.
Kane?
No. Coca-Cola. That was a big game changer, wasn't it?
Cocaine. Oh, my God. I mean, why? Yeah, that would. I mean, now we know it's starting to get bad. When we say this, we're talking about the Bud Light thing.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Seriously,
I had to quit buying Bud Light.
I'm not kidding. Like, don't get involved. That's my whole thing.
It's
Sports,
Listen, I know.
beer, food, people's entertainment. Don't get involved in politics. Just fucking stick to what you know. You know what you had? You had a blue fucking case with blue cans, and no one cared. Now they care.
Yeah. And you probably ought to explain what happened there. Okay, now let me just say before you say it. I don't care what a person does with their own life after they're old enough to decide for themselves.
No, I don't care at all. I'm saying you should keep
but
things
what I'm
out
Yes, keep the
of entertainment.
keep the politics out of everything. Companies, everything.
Okay, what's a newer band? Okay, Caged Elephants, I think, is a band now that's pretty popular, right? The Caged Elephants. Anyway, what if they were all dancing around with Biden and Trump stickers all over their fucking guitar? You know what I mean? While they're playing, and then they're playing like, you know, instead of the jumbo screen being on the singer or the band people, it's like waving some kind of Trump or Biden flag or whatever, who they want to be president. Who fucking wants to? Who wants to even think about anything like that when you're trying to have a good time?
Exactly.
So don't put some weird shit on beer cans, being like, "Oh, he, she, him, her, rainbow striped across it."
Okay.
Because I don't have a problem if you're gay, LGBTQ, fucking whatever you want to be, except for furry, and you guys know this. But I don't know why you have to put it out there on cans. It's not like cans were running. It's not like these beer cans were running around with Trump fucking labels all over them back when Trump won.
Could you imagine if I had a Bud Light can with whatever that person's face is that's the spokesperson, and I went to my brother's house?
Okay, let's just and for the younger people, right, that listen to our show, because there's a lot of younger people that listen to our show in their 20s. I'm just saying, this is how big of a difference is. I'm going to be 40. Randy's going to be 50 this year. And this is how big of a change there is. If you're in your 20s, back when we were in our 20s, right, I think it was about the same. Like, there would be none of that happening on a beer can. Or every liquor store in America would be on fire. No, I'm just kidding. They just wouldn't have done anything like that.
No. Actually, on that point, I just heard this one guy brought up an old commercial from the 80s for Gillette razors.
Right.
And he played it, and it was like, you know, the best, I don't know if you remember it, but it's like the best a man can do. Or, you know, stuff like that. And he was saying, look at how, he played the whole commercial. And it was more than that. So don't just take that and say that what I'm going to say, because there was more than that to it. But it was, he said, look at how positive and a good message this was for men at the time, and all this stuff. And then he played one from Gillette in like 2019, and it was pretty much putting men down, to be honest with you. I mean, it was, I mean, that's
have to still shave because you're
no,
a man.
it wasn't that. It was like, we can do better, all this stuff,
Why in the fuck is always somebody else that needs to do better for certain people? Here, how about this?
Yeah,
how about I am who I am, you are who you are, everybody else is who they are.
right. And if I don't like you, I don't have to hang around with you.
Right. And if you don't like me, you don't have to hang around me.
That's what I just said.
There we go. Double time. And then it's just if it's all fucking media driven, whether it's magazines or news or it's all just like chicks, right? They're all like, oh God, I wish I could look like that. It's like, why would you want to look like that? Because in real life, she probably weighs like 90 fucking pounds and she's terrible looking.
Yeah. I think the problem is with these young people getting into these businesses like, it's been brainwashed by the colleges and all that.
Right, yeah.
They're trying to change a narrative, and these big businesses and these big like the big like news organizations,
Right.
like the mainstream news organizations, they all go all in on that because those people are the loudest people.
Right.
So they have to go in and play. And not only that, you have to, if you're going to be involved with those people, then you have to kind of toe the line and kind of, if you want to be involved with them, you have to like pretty much bend a knee and do things that maybe not what you agree with or whatever.
Yeah, I'm good.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you want to be involved with those people, then that's the path you have to take. Because if you don't,
Right.
then you're not going to get their money, or you're not going to get their support, or what I mean.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, and another thing, my thing is eventually you're going to find out that, like, while you're young, you know what I mean? Not when you get really older, but while you're young, you're going to slowly find out who your friends are. Like, really your friends are, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
That's a weird thing, too, that you have to fucking deal with when you get older. It's like everybody starts living their own lives, and then you can't fucking hang out. It's like, you're married, so it's just like you want to be like, I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you're like, fuck. All right. I'll go pick a pumpkin out. I gotta fucking go, okay? I'm just kidding. I'm just a firm believer, too.
Well, I think
Well, go ahead.
what I was going to say is, usually, like, your 20s are fairly weird anyway, right?
Fuck yeah, you're weird. You're trying to figure out, like, who you
want
the high school days and all that, they're over.
right.
Now who are you?
Now you're living in real life, and then you have to adjust to that. Then you actually have to figure out what you want to do with your life. And then by the time you get to your 30s or so, like this one guy had a good point. He said, if you're in your 30s and still thinking about the guy that bullied you in 6th grade, then there's something going on there. You need to have help.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I believe that for sure. Yeah. Yeah. I think to be honest though, the older you get, right? Like I don't think we become more. Males. I don't think males become more mature, right? We just start learning that you shouldn't do shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not like we're getting mature. It's like I'm still 21 if I'm let out of the cage. You are too, Randy. Okay? We're both guilty.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, if you did that in the opposite scenario, it would kind of be bad, but it wouldn't be as bad as, like, what we do. Like the Pacer thing. We talked about that before on the show.
Right. But
I don't think if our wives went out, one would wake up without the other, and then the other one's at home with her phone, and it's fucking all fucked up, and then there's blood everywhere, and then my ears cut open. Yeah, I don't think that would be necessarily how their night would end.
I agree with you there.
That's what I'm trying to say. Is we're retarded,
You can't say that anymore.
and women really are. Not all of you. Okay, don't start doing this too early. Okay. But I'm just saying there is a lot of women out there that put up with retards like myself, which includes my wife. I just wanted to say, shout out to my wife. She's in Florida this week with the children. I wasn't able to make it because of this fucking podcast. No, I'm just totally kidding. But yeah. Sometimes I can't believe I'm still married. Haven't been in that much.
Well, I would like to shout out to my wife too, because yeah, she's definitely put up with a lot of disappointment and anger. But I don't mean it, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Now we'll go to the pros. Okay.
Right.
We work.
Mm-hmm.
We don't cheat.
Right.
We don't beat.
Exactly.
We're not fucking in the bathroom falling out with a needle hanging out of our arm.
All right.
A heroin addict or a meth head. So there's a lot of pros too. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some cons. But that's okay. I'm just
Yeah.
saying I applaud my wife for
well-
putting up with me.
Well, I do too. That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
my point too. Me too. Yeah. All right. Let's get off that one.
I thought we were getting ready to get for real. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Moving on. Moving on to something crazy. Here we go. I know I got something stupid here. Just saying. Most of the time I do have a little old fucking planny plan. Okay, here we go. You ready? Now, I know we said we weren't going to talk a whole lot about this shit at all, but I know you got something over there too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Chinese spy balloons sent data about U.S. military sites back to Beijing before Pentagon could stop it. Really? You think maybe that was because it was hanging over Montana for 3 days?
Over a military
Base.
base.
You couldn't shoot it down there, huh? Wasn't safe enough. Shut up. Shut up. All right, go ahead, Randy. That's all I had to say. This had to throw a little sprinkle of government bullshit on our story.
Okay. Well, the thing I was gonna bring up was I just heard this today, and I don't know if it's true or not. Just saying, if it is true, it's a little weird.
Right.
They voted Vladimir Putin in as the head of the UN Security Council.
United Nations.
Or the United Nations Security Council. Not
I don't know if I believe that story, but if that's true, that's hysterical. Really hysterical. Why would he? But he's not part of the UN.
Is he?
I don't know. I don't think so.
He's not part of NATO.
Oh, that's true. United Nations, yeah. Oh, United, dude. Yeah, sorry. I'm sitting here thinking NATO for.
Oh, that's what you were thinking?
Yeah, ever
NATO?
and ever and ever, and I'm like, yeah. No. Wow. What happened? Biden couldn't win it.
Actually, one guy goes, it might be actually more secure for the council that he's in there, but probably not a good idea for the world.
Yeah. How would he get United Nations?
Security Council.
Yeah, when literally
He invaded the country.
he invaded the country, and he's saying if NATO gets involved in that, there's going to be fucking problems, basically.
I don't know, man.
Oh, man, this is exciting. Oh, my God, this has been 4 hours long.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
Pretty
kidding. It is a long one, but dude, that is nuts. Well, we don't know.
I
We
think-
don't know if that's 100% true. So don't quote.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure those guys are on their stuff, but I only heard it on one thing so far.
Right.
So,
So if it is true, holy shit. And if it isn't true, and you know, let us know before. If you got the information before we did, you let us know, because I'm sure we're getting blocked on information by now.
no,
I mean, hell, we
probably.
couldn't even talk to each other the other day.
No, that's true. Just yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. That's kind of weird. If that's the thing. I mean, like I've always said, we do oppose the funding of Ukraine, but it is a travesty that what happened there. So I mean, with Russia going in there, don't like Putin either, but eventually we're gonna have to take a step back and say, like, okay, this is, you guys are gonna have to negotiate or something. I think, but
Right.
okay, we can get off that. One thing,
I can't even.
one thing
I
you,
can't even. Just kidding.
one thing you was talking to me on the phone about was the beer laws.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that for a minute?
Yeah, I do.
Like, okay,
Because
like
they're lame. They're still lame. Not as lame as they used to be, but they're fucking still
not
lame.
as lame as they used to be, but yeah.
But yeah, so the way this started off when we were on the phone is I asked Randy, because Randy knows about Kentucky, which I don't, not really. My question was, if you're a dry county, are you allowed to have alcohol in the county, or you just can't sell it in the county?
Right.
Yeah, that's my question. I've always wondered that.
Yeah, well, you're allowed to have it.
Not saying it's not dry, or it is dry by any means. I'm just saying you ain't making it there, or you're not selling it there. Sorry,
You can't sell it there. That's
or make it. I'm sure.
well, you're not allowed to make it anyway unless you have a federal permit. But
Shh. No one needs to know that. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, it's like owning an actual assault rifle, right? You have to have a federal permit to have that. Like if we're talking about a fully automatic weapon, you got to have a federal permit to have that. So you have to go through all these checks and background checks and all that before you can do that. Same thing with making alcohol. Technically, I'm not saying people don't do it,
Yeah.
but
I mean, if you throw, a couple dozen apples, some oranges, and some grapes in a trash bag and wait a while, who are we to tell you when to throw your garbage out or how to dispose of it? Just drink it. Hooch.
But,
You
yeah.
know what they call hooch? When you let the fruit, like the ferment.
oh yeah, it's like prison alcohol.
I think it is. I've never been there, but I've heard about it several times, because I was just always like, man, if I go there, I'm gonna have to know how to make this shit. That way I don't get beat up. Like, dude, Thompson's got the best hooch in town. Cell 143.
My cousin actually got a permit to make alcohol, but it wasn't for drinking. It was supposed to be for fuel
Oh.
one time.
Well, here's my thing. Is like, why is it illegal to fucking make alcohol in your own home? Like, if I'm not saying like, I'm not saying we have a whole brewery down here getting crazy. I'm saying like, you can buy those home kits. You're allowed to do the little home kit thing.
Yeah, but-
probably makes a
As long as you're not selling it, I think you're fine.
true. If you're making moonshine, then they would definitely know you've got something going on.
Oh, if you're making moonshine, I think
I just be like, no, I like to drink a lot. Sorry. I drink about a jar a day. That's where my brains went.
well that'd be your only defense, I'd say. But shoot, that yeah, he actually got a permit to make it, but it had to be for. He actually sent me some links where you could buy these like really modern steels,
Right.
and like they're not like the big
Like the copper ones.
Yeah, but yes, but they're not these huge vats. It was like the picture on the website was like this big, long tube. It was like, maybe 4 or 5 inches around, copper
really?
tube, and then it like it makes it really fast or whatever. I mean, that was, gosh, he sent me that. I mean, this was a long, long time ago. I don't think he ever did it. I'm pretty sure he never made any, or he even, because those big. Could you imagine like a 10-foot
No.
tube of copper? How much that costs?
Or
Even back then?
Well, yeah, back then, but could you imagine one of those big old
Oh yeah,
things,
Yeah,
big old steel
right.
out of copper? Shit. Why'd they start using copper, Randy? Can you tell the people?
Well, I know for one thing, copper heats up faster than anything else.
And it wouldn't make you go blind. Remember how people were going blind and shit from shine?
Yeah, but that was when they were making it in the basement, or not in the basement, but in the bathtubs,
Bathtubs, and I think
like during Prohibition.
steel vats, or
They're probably lead. I don't
It
know.
might have been lead. Yeah, I don't know either. But then they went to copper though,
Right.
because people started going blind.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that much about it really, to be honest with you.
Well, I don't either.
I did do.
I've never tried to make it.
I did try to make beer once.
So I haven't even tried to do that yet.
My brother-in-law bought me a kit for Christmas one year. Your father-in-law, and he gave me a kit for Christmas one year, and I still got the kit, and you can still buy the stuff to make it with
Right.
at Rural King, but my thing is after I did it once, and it wasn't bad. It
Right.
wasn't terrible bad. I mean, it wasn't great. But anyway, I made it.
If I was gonna do anything, I want to make moonshine.
I just didn't want to. I didn't want to reuse the bottles because I don't know how you would sterilize those because they were plastic.
Oh yeah, fuck.
You
that.
can buy new caps,
Yeah.
but to wash out the bottles, that you would have to. I don't know. I don't even know how you would do that to sterilize them. Really, they're plastic bottles.
Not to sterilize. Yeah, I don't know how they do that. Maybe they have some kind of like steamer.
I don't know. I
have
guess
no
you could
idea.
you could probably do it in a dishwasher, maybe, but I don't
Might
know.
melt them too.
Yeah, I know, but not only that, I don't know if it's gonna rinse everything out really good. You know what I mean?
No, out of a Coke bottle and shit.
Like a plastic bottle,
like a 20 ounce.
Say
yeah,
like
yeah,
this
yeah,
water
a
bottle.
water bottle. Yeah, yeah. No, it's definitely not gonna shoot up in there.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I've been reluctant to
I
try
don't
it
even
again.
trust the dishwasher, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like what I'll do is say we ate dinner, right? I tell all the kids to scrape, if they have anything like chunky wise, scrape it off in the trash. Turn the water on, use the sprayer, and hose your plate and your fork and all that shit off, and then put it in the sink.
All right.
So basically, they're almost clean before I put them in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how fucking people even think that, like, you can, like, just, oh, yeah, I got some spaghetti, but fuck it, we got a dishwasher. It's like, what? That's not how that works.
Yeah. Well,
You do have a drain
A lot
that's
of-
going to get clogged up real bad.
I'll throw this off on the rails. Like a lot of sex toys are dishwasher safe.
You ladies have everything, don't you? Must be nice. You know what else must be nice? Is women who have toys and have men who understand they have toys. I'm not going to mention names here, okay? But we know. But could you imagine if guys had toys? Be fucking on like Kong. Be so fucking
Oh, yeah, well,
jealous and mad. They'd
That's
be
what's going to happen with AI.
oh,
We're-
you'd
we're gonna
rather
have
be
these.
fucking that thing than me? And it's like, don't you fuck something other than me too? Not the same. Okay. All right.
That's what's going to happen in the future, though. There's going to be AI. There's going to be a hot robot, and there's going to be people more interested in the freaking hot robot than they are humans.
That's fine.
And that's, I mean, No, it's not fine, but
No, it's cool. I'm sure my robot wife will just be like, "Hello, husband. Did you have a great day? I've been waiting to give you a blowjob all day long." I'm like, "Oh my God, you sexy, beautiful thing, you. I will take that blowjob, but please let me shower first. I'm kind of dirty." You just have to talk like that back to him, though. That's the voice would be the weirdest because it'd take him like 1,000 years to get the voice right.
yeah, don't send this one to that place.
Yeah. I don't think this is going to go on AIM, just by the way. We're talking too much craziness.
Yeah, I know.
Glad I didn't send this over for pilot, huh?
I know, right?
I don't, I mean, I'm definitely interested. I definitely would love to be part of that or whatever. And our good friend,
Oh, you want to be in the study?
Brandon did hook us up with that. So
What?
the
Oh, the aim.
AIM,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you was talking about the sex robot.
No, fuck. If he did, he'd be here right now on the show, watching me enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's gonna be something different.
It's gonna be something different too, and it's gonna be something different too if the sex robot things do come out and because at first they're gonna be like crazy expensive. Nobody can afford them except rich people, whatever, and then they'll finally like be dumbed down to the price where anybody can really buy one. But I wonder if it's gonna be like a car dealership. You know what I mean? Where it's like, hey,
yeah, I have to go talk to the
you
manager.
can take this thing in there and take it for a test drive. if you want to.
Or yeah, then it'll be. I have to talk.
Like,
to
what
the,
about
I have to talk to the manager.
Yeah, but like, I don't think that's a good idea. What about everybody's, shit that gets... Oh, no, don't worry, sir. We detail every one of them. Hand squeegee. Yeah. No. I'm sorry. I'm not interested.
I'm not either.
It would be too weird. And I'm too old and I just don't give a fuck anymore. Maybe if I was like 21 again and I was single or something like that, or
Oh yeah, well, shoot.
yeah, then you'd be like,
like 18 or something.
yeah,
you're
you'd
gonna
be like,
you're all in on that one.
well, this dating experience has been not that great. So, hell, I can buy one of them after I mow some yards this summer. Perfect. Yeah. Anyway, let's wrap it up, Randy.
All right, let's wrap.
We're
it up.
gonna wrap this thing up
Okay.
like a fucking sex doll. Okay. Nice and tight. Anyway, we appreciate you guys listening to our bullshit. Hopefully we didn't offend anybody. Not. We hope we did. But that's just how we are. Get over it. The ones that listen to our show love it. The ones that tune in are probably like, oh, I can't believe you said that. But that's okay. Just learn to breathe, let yourself go, enjoy your life. Yeah. Massage your fucking microphone like Randy just did.
No, I was just wondering if it made noise.
Oh, yeah.
It makes a
does.
little noise. I guess.
Well, everybody does when they come. Anyway. I don't know. Who gives a shit? Anyway,
Yeah,
I'm Sean,
I'm Randy.
and this is Rule America.